this year marks the 85th anniversary of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and you can celebrate by making Macy's part of your Thanksgiving table with recipes from the Macy's Culinary Council Thanksgiving and Holiday Cookbook. Joining us to share some of his favorite holiday recipes from the book is Macy's Culinary Council chef and Chicago's own Rick Bayless. Okay, Rick, I want to hear about all about this holiday cookbook. Could you tell us a little bit about it?
It's a very exciting thing to be part of all of this, and this is the 85th anniversary of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. I certainly grew up with it, and I'm sure you did too. It was kind of the kickoff, I think, for all of us to the holiday season. It's exciting to be part of a book that starts off with a gorgeous chapter that chronicles the history of that parade and then gives you all these great recipes for your own holiday table. There are great things like a brunch casserole from Emerald Lagasse and a bread pudding from Wolfgang Puck. You would expect from me that I would give a little Mexican flair to whatever I was going to put on my holiday table, and I'm not going to disappoint you with that. I've got a recipe for what goes on my holiday table, which is a beautiful mesquite grilled turkey. The first thing that I do is to brine it overnight with herbs and a little bit of chili, and then I slow cook it in a smoky grill with some mesquite wood chips. Now, I'm going to put a red chili sauce on it that's made from ancho chilies. That may not be to everybody's taste, but I'm going to show you how to make a wonderful cranberry relish, a little different than other people's cranberry relish because it includes jicama. Now, what I have on this little plate here is jicama that's chopped up. That's a root vegetable that you can find in practically any grocery store. It's got a kind of tough skin on the outside, so you pare that off and then cut it into small pieces. I've got the diced jicama here, a little bit of red onion, and the cranberries don't come in the fresh form in this particular relish. They're actually dried. So I've got those chopped up as well. I'm going to combine those in a bowl here. I'm going to add to it a little bit of chopped cilantro. Now, this is what really makes this taste fresh and beautiful. And I think this would be a welcome addition to practically anyone's holiday table. So chop up that cilantro. You'll notice I didn't even pick the leaves off the stems here. I'm just cutting across the stems and all. Put the cilantro in here. Proportions are always up to you for this particular relish. I'm going to season it with a little bit of salt, and then you could drizzle on a little bit of vinegar, which I'm doing here, or put a little bit of lime juice on this just to kind of perk it up. If you let this sit for an hour or two, all the flavors come together and it's just really beautiful. You take your roast turkey, and then I'm going to spoon on a little of that red chili sauce that I promised you there. A little bit of that will just, well, to me, it tastes like heaven. I'm going to put that relish that we made here with the dried cranberries and jicama over the top of it, and I think you've got a really beautiful dish and a very versatile relish that's made with jicama and dried cranberries.
And these aren't hard recipes to make. If people go step by step, this should be easily acquired ingredients.
And I think that what we all like to do is to try something really special for our holiday meals. And you know, in the United States, all of our holiday meals really reflect our ethnic backgrounds, what part of the country we're from, and this book really does show that. For anybody that wants to get a little preview of those recipes, they can go to Macys.com/Culinary Council. You can also buy the book there if you'd like.
I was just going to ask, where can we buy the book?
Yes, Macys.com.
Macys.com. This is also a good cookbook for any holiday. Christmas will be coming up, New Year's.
And you know, there's such a great variety of recipes that are everything from Asian noodles to a classic Southern spread for a holiday table.
Oh, we look forward to the holidays especially now, Rick. Thank you very much.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Absolutely.